What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my first ever Dragon Ball Super Fusion World card game video. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. I've been playing the digital client of the Dragon Ball card game, and I have been loving it so far. My one major complaint about the online client, it is not very free-to-play friendly. Yes, technically, it is free-to-play, but you're probably going to get your ass kicked a bunch, if I'm being honest with you. So what I'm trying to do here is share an upgraded Vegeta starter deck or a budget Vegeta deck, whatever you want to call it. And let me preface this by saying that I am not the best Fusion player by any means, but I think I'm pretty decent. As of right now, look, I'm going to show you 100% transparency. I'm gold rank, gold 4, but if I'm being honest, I don't think rank means too much in this game. If we look at my record history here, I have beaten God rank players with this exact deck, and I marked them here with the replay here. And as we can see, victory, this person is God rank. And if we take a look at what they were playing, they were actually playing Gohan, which green decks are very, very powerful, at least in set 1 in the digital client, not counting set 2. Keep scrolling through our history here. Again, another victory against another God rank player. This person's actually number 33 on the ladder. Beat them, and let's see what they were playing. And what do you know? They were playing Broly. Now, to be honest, did I probably get a little bit lucky? Yeah, probably. I think towards the end of the game, I think they had a really bad hand. But still, that is something to be said. I think that's something to note, in my opinion. So let's take a look at the deck real quick. This deck is very, very affordable to make. Really all you need is 2 copies of the blue starter deck and then some booster packs. The one card that you might not have access to if you don't have a lot of cards like myself is the Goku Black here. Now, we'll go over some other cards that you can maybe fit into this deck, but if you don't have Goku Black, I think that's fine. You can take them out and you can put in another Double Strike Vegeta, and then you can put in another Gohan, or you can just put in 2 Zamasus as well. I think that's a really good card as well. So this is a very budget-friendly deck, minus the 2 Goku Blacks, but honestly, sometimes you don't even need them to win the game, but sometimes they can come in clutch. So let's go ahead, let's look at the deck, break it down card by card, and just to show you, I am like not near a full collection. I do have a bunch of the cards. I've spent some money on the game, not a whole lot though, so if you haven't spent any money on the game at all, or you spent a little bit, still missing a ton of cards, this deck might work for you. So starting off, let's look at Vegeta actually, because he is a really, really good leader. And I've seen people say that as far as set 1, right, we're just talking about set 1 here, not including set 2, because set 2 is not in the digital client yet. A lot of people say blue is the weakest color, and I kind of took that as a challenge to play blue, see what I can come up with. And honestly, I think Vegeta is the best blue leader. I have Trunks, I haven't messed with them too much, and I don't have Goku Black, so I haven't played Goku Black at all. But out of the 3 blue leaders, I think Vegeta is the best. Pretty basic on his front side. Draw a card when attacking. When he's at 4 life, you flip him over. And then once you go to his backside, that's where things get really exciting. So he turns to 20k base attack power, draw a card when attacking, and then his activate main ability once per turn. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, this card gets plus 15k power for the turn, which will put him at 35k. And those are 2 of the magic numbers that I like to call them with this deck that we want to look out for. We want our hand size to be 7 or less, and we want to be swinging at 35k consistently. Because most of the time, if you're playing against a 20k leader and you are swinging at them at 35k, they are going to need a super combo to get out of it, or 2 cards if they want to spend two 10k cards. Or if you're playing against Broly, it's really nice just having a 35k swing every time with your leader. So Vegeta is a very, very powerful leader, and I think people are underestimating blue in general. So let's go through the deck here. First off, I got 2 copies of Zamasu. You could add 3 or 4 possibly if you want. I only own 3 actually, but I think 2 is fine, at least for me. It's just a good 1-cost tempo card. Get rid of one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 1 or less. Place it at the bottom of their deck. This is really good at getting rid of a lot of annoying 1-cost cards, especially red. Red has a lot of them, like this Whis is really annoying to deal with. The Master Roshi, Self-Awakener, could also use to get rid of like the Ginyu Frog, something like that. So this is pretty good to have. I have 2, but again, you could play 3 or 4 if you want. Then we have 4 copies of Goten, 4 copies of Trunks, because we are playing the 4-cost Gotenks here, so we want pretty much as much Goten and Trunks cards as possible as we can. Goten here, usually just going to be using for combo power or charge him for energy as well, and then Trunks is just draw a card, which is really good. Next up, we have this uncommon Trunks. I actually don't see a lot of people play this card, but I actually really like it because a couple different reasons. One, he is a Trunks card, which means you can bring him back with Gotenks. 2, he is a blocker, which just can be nice to have. And 3, he has 10k combo power. Oh, and 4, actually, the most important part actually is he adds up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So he's also a Self-Awakener card. Now, of course, later on, if you get, more cards in the game, you're probably going to be wanting to play Mai, who's a really good Self-Awakener, or maybe the 3-cost Trunks. But for simplicity of the deck and trying to keep it like a budget deck, I'm not playing these cards. I only have 1 copy of the Mai and 1 copy of the Trunks anyway. So we're trying to keep this deck budget friendly. And then moving on here, we got 4 copies of Goten, another Self-Awakener, 4 copies of Trunk, another Self-Awakener as well. And sometimes I use Goten's bouncing ability to get rid of like one of those annoying cards I mentioned earlier, like Whis or Master Roshi, but you don't always have to bounce cards to your enemy's hand. And then this Trunks, if you have 7 or less cards, which you are wanting to be there pretty much as you possibly can, he's going to go to 25k on your turn, which is really nice. You can swing into Broly. And then we have 4 copies of the vanilla Gotenks. It's just a 25k, swings into Broly. And I mentioned Broly a lot because Broly's just an important matchup to play against. You really want to be aggressive against Broly. And I like to play this deck aggressive against anyone in general, but green I like to be especially aggressive because you can't beat them in the late game. So you got to aggro them out as early as you can. So Gotenks, just 4 copies, 25k, 10 combo power, nothing special. We got 3 copies of the Son Gohan. If you have 7 or fewer cards, he's going to go to 35k attack power. Again, 35k is that magic number, where if we swing to a 20k leader, they're going to need a super combo or 2 10k cards to get out of it. Then we got 4 copies of Gotenks. This card is just absolutely cracked. Something I like to do is play Goku Black, and then when attacking with Goku Black, you can summon the Gotenks, and then Gotenks adds 2 cards from your drop to your hand, and it's just nuts. It is absolutely disgusting. I love this card. Highly recommend playing 4 copies of this card, and then the other Gotens and Trunks cards. And then we have 4 copies of the vanilla 30k Son Goku. Nothing too crazy here. Again, just a budget deck. We're just trying to keep it, trying to get that combo power. We got the 10k combo power, and the 30k can swing into Broly. But sometimes I just often end up charging this card. No big deal either. We got 3 copies of the Double Striker, just a really good tempo card. It can remove one of your opponent's cards from the battlefield as a cost of 4 or less, and he's just Double Striker, 35k attack. And then Goku Black, I mentioned him a little bit already, but he's a 6-cost card. which this deck, I usually end up maxing out my energy around 6, maybe 7. I don't think I ever go higher than 7 energy, so 6 or 7 energy is usually where I end up. He's a 6 cost, 40k attack power. It's a lot of attack power, no combo power on play. Add up to 1 card with cost of 4 or less from your drop to your hand. What I like about this is you can actually add extra cards too, so you can add a Galick Gun if you want, or you can add Gotenks, or you can add just a 10k combo card. But then again, when attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, play up to 1 battle card with the cost of 4 or less from your hand. Again, your best target is probably going to be the Gotenks here, because you attack with a 40k, then you summon a 25k, which you can attack with that, and then he'll bring two cards from your drop to your hand. And I usually just like picking whichever 2 10k combo cards. And that is Goku Black. He's a very, very dangerous card. If this card stays on the board for like more than 1 turn, like you're probably just gonna win, because this card is pretty cracked. Then we have 4 super combos, nothing crazy, and then 4 copies of Galick Gun. Now, this card, again, as far as set 1 is concerned, I think is probably one of the best extra cards in the game, for a couple different reasons. First off, it's a 1-cost card, so that's extremely cheap. Second, you can activate it during battle, which means you can activate it on your turn or your opponent's turn, so it's very flexible. So you can choose your leader or up to 1 of your battle cards. It gets 15k power for the battle. Then, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, which we should be almost always, draw 1 card. So this card is insanely strong. You can activate it on your turn or your opponent's turn. You're adding 15k power, and you're drawing a card if you have 7 or fewer in your hand. Now, the extra cards are kind of flexible here. You can also, of course, play Final Hope Slash, which is a very good card. There's also Final Flash, which I did used to run, but the thing is, this is kind of more of like a control card, and with this deck, we're trying to be as aggressive as we possibly can, so we're not really too concerned about controlling our opponent's board. There are some enemy targets, if there's something like, okay, like this is a really dangerous card we need to get rid of. For example, like if you're playing against a Broly or a Gohan, and they play, where is it? This card, the people call him Selku. He's the 5-cost Goku card. This card is really like important to get rid of if you can. So that's kind of what I had Final Flash for, but I ended up just going with the 4 Galick Guns. I don't like having too many extra cards in the deck. I think 4 is good. I probably wouldn't go higher than like 5 or 6. Another good card to have is Sinister Sickle. This card is really good against yellow decks that like to go wide and swarm the board. But again, I ended up taking it out of the deck. You can put it back in if you would like. That's your decision to make if you want to do that. But I have been doing just fine without it. Just the 4 Galick Guns and being aggressive as I possibly can. So that is the deck list. This deck has been absolutely amazing for me. What are some cards to look out for now that we want to, if you want to upgrade this deck even further? Obvious one is Pilaf here. Again, I'm not playing him, just to make it as simple and budget friendly as I can, but he can add a card with a cost of 1 or less and Earthling and its traits from your drop to your hand, meaning he can recycle himself. He can recycle the Final Hope Slash. So that's really, really good. Then there's the Mai. This is definitely a card you're going to want to look out for. It can add up to 2 cards from your life to your hand. And then if you have 7 or fewer cards, when an opponent's battle cards return to their hand, you draw a card. There's also this Trunks feature, although this works better with the Trunks leader, not so much the Vegeta leader. Then you have the 3-cost Trunks Self-Awakener. And yeah, I would say that is about it. This is a very, very budget-friendly deck. Very fun to play too. I think Vegeta and blue decks in general are just very, very fun. Oh, and one other thing real quick is I did used to have a couple copies of this card, a 4-cost Vegeta, 30k attack, 5k combo power, but he has critical. if you want, you can try that out and swap out the vanilla 4-cost Goku here. The benefit is you get critical, which is really, really good. But the downside is it has 5k combo power. So kind of depends what you value more. Do you value critical more or the combo power? I think in general, I value combo power more. You can also maybe try doing 2 and 2 of each. But, you know, not everyone's going to have this card, and everyone should have this card if you got the starter deck, right? So that is the deck. Enough yapping from me. Let's just go ahead and get into a game. All right, here we go. Going against a gold 3, and it's Gohan, of course. Of course, it's a green player, and I don't love this hand, but I don't hate it either. Yeah, the 2-0 combos kind of sucks, but I think I'm just gonna charge them. I like having the 1-drop Trunks. I like having the 2-drop Trunks, draw a card, plus the Self-Awakener here. So, not a great hand, but not a bad hand either. We got 2 Goku Blacks. We're probably not playing 2 this game, so we can charge one off. That's fine. Let's go ahead and swing. Draw a Galick Gun, which is good. And he's just going to combo off right off the bat. And we'll play our Trunks, draw a card. We'll save our energy marker. We'll save our energy marker. And the thing with green is I want to be as aggressive as possible. Well, first I want to awaken first. I want to be awakened. So we're going to take this hit. Totally fine. And then once we are awakened, then we can start playing as aggressively as we can. We'll take that hit. We get a Gotenks, which is really good. Our hand's looking not too bad now. Not too bad. Let's see what he's going to play with 2 energy. And Android 18. Okay, and does he swing or is he just staying there? Let's see. Nope, he's just going to stay there. Okay. Totally fine. For right now, I think we can charge. Let's charge this Gohan. We don't really need him right now. We're going to swing into his leader. And I assume he takes this hit. Unless he combos this android, but I don't know. I don't think he would, right? Yeah, he's gonna take that hit. And we're gonna play this Trunks. We're gonna add a life. And I'm not gonna attack here because we want him to attack our leader. Now I got a lot of 0 combos in hand. I'm probably going to want to charge one of them next turn. Probably charge one of these double strikes. I already charged 1 Goku Black, so I want to keep this second one. And oh boy, he's ramping. He's ramping. The destructive strength. We're going to take this hit. Get another Trunks. And you can notice I'm trying to organize my hand here. This is just like how I like to organize it. Again, we're gonna take that. We don't care. Super combo, which is good. And okay, we are doing pretty nice here. So I'm gonna charge one of these double strikers. We're gonna go ahead and flip. Oof. Our hand is looking stacked. Only downside is our hand is too big, actually. Our hand is actually too big, so we're gonna attack into this android first. We don't want this staying on the board. So once he gets his 6 energy, he's gonna draw a card whenever this attacks, so we want to get rid of this card. He's gonna combo that. That's That's okay. Now what do we want to do? I wish I was at 7 cards. I could attack with this Trunks, but we're not. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play this vanilla Gotenks, and I'm gonna swing into this, combo the 5k Trunks. That way we get to an even 30k. So he's gonna need 2 cards or a super combo to get out of it. Decides not to. Pretty smart. And honestly, we can just swing into leader at this point. I don't care if he comes back and kills his Trunks. That's fine. And no, he's gonna combo. So he is already trying to conserve his life. We're just gonna play. We're just gonna play really aggressively now at this point. We still have an energy marker, so we can play our double strike next turn if we want to. And honestly, you know what? We actually want our hand to get down, so I'm just gonna combo. Like, not only is it saving this card, but it's reducing our hand size if we combo. So we'll just combo that. We want to get down to 7 cards. Here comes this Vegeta. Oh, he's probably gonna... Is he gonna discard a card? I don't know. He's swinging into my Gotenks. I don't know if that was a mistake or what, but now he has to combo again. We don't really care too much here. I could combo a 5k, so let's combo one of these Gohans. Getting our hand down. And there is another Goku. And also, yeah, I think we go double striker. We can get rid of this Vegeta. And, dude, he is... Wow, his hand is so small right now. 3 cards in hand. That's pretty nuts. Now we can charge... we want to hang on to these Gotenks, I think. Want to hang on to the striker, double striker, the Goku Black. Want to hang on to our super combos. So that leaves us with charging either this Goten or this Trunks. Let's just charge the Goten. Totally fine with that. And now we're just swinging into his leader here. And wow, he's just comboing everything he has, man. Wait, oh wait, he comboed a 20k and he still took the hit. I just realized, what the hell. Okay, well, we're gonna do that. Attack with Gotenks, he's gonna take that. And now we got a double striker. If he takes this hit, he goes down to 3. Puts him in a dangerous spot. Should I combo into this? Honestly, I'm thinking, yeah. I think we do. We can combo the Zamasu. Yeah, we probably don't need the Zamasu right now, so... And just like that, he's down to 3. But on the flip side, he's going to awaken. He's going to go 7 energy, so he might have the SCR Gohan that just like wipes the board. So let's see what he does here. He's going to awaken. He could also play... The thing I'm worried about at 7 energy is the SCR Gohan or the double striker androids. Those are the 2 cards that kind of scare me. Oh, and this card too. This card is... Ooh, this card is nuts with Gohan. That card is nuts. And I don't think we have a way to deal with it. Yeah. I don't really have a way to deal with it. We swing it into my double striker. Well, we are going to save this card. We're going to save this card. So he's going to... Oh, he's going to Meteor? And activate his ability, or... Yeah. Oh, is it worth saving it at that point? I think yes. I think it's still worth it to save it. I think it's still worth... If we go... We just need a super combo plus something else, right? 55... Yeah, we just need a 10k, so now we just add the Trunks. I think it's worth it. This is dangerous up on board when he's already at 3 health. Okay. And Galick Gun. Galick Gun is good. I think I want to charge either the Trunks or the Gohan. Honestly, I think we can get rid of this Trunks. I don't think... We don't really need to draw cards right now because we're at the 7 mark. So I'm going to activate this. First, let's just attack with the Gotenks. Let's see what he does. We're not gonna combo anything. Just attack with his Gotenks here, the vanilla Gotenks. And 2 cards. Oh my gosh. We're just draining him. Draining him of resources right now. So now... I think I'm gonna play Gotenks. What do we have in our drop? Let me make sure. Yeah. Play Gotenks. Maybe save 1 energy for a Galick Gun. We're in a very good spot. We might be able to win this turn. So we're just going to go for combo power here. So 2 10Ks. And I'm going to... I'm trying to think if I should combo or should I just swing like this. Let's just swing. Or actually, or should I do the Galick Gun now? I might have to do Galick Gun now. Yeah. Yeah, let's do Galick Gun now. If I save it, I'm going to get too many cards once I swing with my my leader. So we're at an even 40k. Gonna need a super combo plus something else. Or he's gonna activate his ability plus another card. And yeah, I think we can win this turn. We still have the double striker. And by being so aggressive, we can just really put him in this bad spot here. Even though he has this Son Goku, which is very frustrating to deal with, he played it kind of late. I think it was too late to play this. So we're going to swing with our lead. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me check how many super combos he played already. Has he played any super combos? He has 1 energy. I think I'm going to want to combo here. So let's go. What do we want to get to? What do we want to get to? What's the magic number here? Maybe it's like 60. Maybe it's just like 60k, right? I think I'm going to go to 60. Yeah, so let's do that. And I don't know if he can get out of this one. Instant Kamehameha. That's going to be 15k. Has he played any super combos, though? I don't see any. I don't see any. Right? Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Okay, so he was holding on to those. He was really holding on to those. Okay, so now I can... I could opt to not attack with this, but I think we just attack with a double striker. Yes, it's going to give him 2 cards, but if not, he's probably just going to kill this with Broly next turn, so... we'll swing. We won't combo. If he has another super combo, then I'm fine with that. Yeah. Okay, so I thought we were gonna get him that turn. We didn't. I needed I needed just a little bit more combo power. He beat my 60k. And that's where things can get kind of tricky, is trying to figure out how much power can you combo without overcommitting, you know? But there's the Broly, yep. I think we're still gonna win next turn because we got Goku Black, so I don't even think it matters. Yeah, I don't think we care about these cards. Like we just let them die. Yep, that was fine. We don't care. We're gonna play Goku Black next turn, and we can play. We'll just bring back a 10k in our hand, and then we summon Gotenks, and we basically just win. So I think we're still good. I probably could have won that last turn if I comboed just a little bit more, but again, it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell how much to combo without overcommitting. But I think that's something I struggle with. I definitely could be better in that regard. Again, I'm not the greatest player by any means. And we're going to take this hit. He's just giving us cards at this point. We don't care. We really don't care. That's fine. Just, yeah, give us more cards. Give us more cards. We are totally okay with that. We are A-okay with that, my man. And now, we are going to... Ooh, actually, now I have too many cards, though. I have too many cards. Oh, nope. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He just quit. Yeah, I was probably going to charge the Galick Gun. Probably didn't need it anymore. And then we could still do the Goku Black. But yeah, we're probably winning no matter what I did there. So that is it. Good game to my opponent there. And that is the deck list. Green, tough matchup, but as long as you play aggressive, you can still beat them. Did I get lucky there? Did I? Maybe. I think he got the Selku card too late. Could I have played better? Probably. There's probably going to be some mistakes I made. People are going to say, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this? Well, you know, I'm still learning myself. But anyways, this is Decklist. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll go ahead and leave the deck code down in the description of the video. If you want to try this out for yourself, if you want to make any improvements to this deck, let me know what you do. Let me know how it works for you. And thanks so much for watching. And let me know if you want to see any more Dragon Ball Super Fusion World videos from me. If you guys like this video, then maybe I will do some more. Maybe I'll do some other decks, some fun decks, some budget decks, some competitive decks. Maybe I'll do some more videos on the new set when that comes out on the digital client. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching so much. Appreciate you, and see you in the next one.